In this video, we will discuss how to set up and run a test competition. These instructions will help you set up a one-go, one-performance test competition with 3 events. Note that in the test we will be using all fake members so as to not impact any actual season data. Also, this video is pretty high level. We recommend reading further into the articles on each section or watching the videos if you need more details. We've already created the test rodeo. We're calling this test rodeo do not enter, just so it's obvious to your members, although we can also control that with the dates. We'll tap on this, and as you see here, again, the name is test rodeo do not enter, and we have set the competition dates, and we've set a registration window. You'll also notice that we set this so that the registration closes 1 day before the start of the competition. Normally you would want to have a few more days between your registration close and your competition start date, but for this demo that's okay. So once we have the competition details set up, we would go to the events, and we're going to put 3 events in here. We would simply tap on add events and add a round, and then add our events. You can see more of that in the competition events articles and videos. And we have added barrel racing, a timed event, team roping, team event, and bareback scored event, just so we cover all of those types of events. We would then go to performances, and we would tap add performance, and it should automatically include all the events, and then we would tap save, and we would continue on. And next we want to add competitor entries. So we will return to the events tab. We would then, we'll have to do this by adding our competitors to each event manually, and we would go to barrel racing, we would go to competitors, and as you can see in this demo, we've already added a number of competitors. If you wish to add on your own, just go and tap the add button, and you can see more information on how to do this in the article and video titled Competition Manually Adding Competitors. Note now you can also add app user members in the same manner, but for this test competition we recommend only using test members here so that you do not impact feature stats or standings. So we will add, as we've done here, 6 to the barrel racing, and we can just cancel out of this. We will add the same 6 to saddlebunk, and then in team roping we would add the same 6 competitors, and we would also create teams out of these 6 competitors. We've created 3 teams here, and you can find more information on creating teams in the articles and videos as well. So next we would go to generate a draw of these members, and so we would go to the draw here. Now in this case we've already generated a draw in this demo. We'll just go and we'll regenerate the draw. We'll tell it competitor draw, and it's going to say redraw, and of course we say yes, and so it tells us a draw exists we want to redraw, and so this is going to shuffle the run order in each of these events once it completes generating here. And so now we have a new draw order. So we have barrel racing, we have open team roping, and we have bareback. You will notice that there are no stock assignments. Just for the purpose of this test competition, we didn't set up and we didn't assign stock. Also, when you run a draw, we recommend tapping on the show drawn out, and if your draw has completed properly, there shouldn't be anybody in here, as there isn't, so we'll go back to show draw in. This is also a good time to get comfortable with making changes to the draw. So let's say we want to move Brenda Fink here into the first run spot, so we would tap on this competitor, we would tap on move, and move this person to the top, and then we would hit save, and this shifts everybody else down 1 spot, and we position someone at the top. Similarly, we can take someone like Adam North, and we can move him down to the 5th spot, and it just shifts everybody accordingly. So that's a good thing to get familiar with, as you may need that as your season goes on. And you can do that in any of the events. You move teams as needed in the same way. Now, once we've generated the draw, we need to publish. Because we've already published once, it's asking us to republish. And all this does is it makes it available to the competitors. Now, in this case, we have 8 competitors in here, so there won't be any real notifications going out, but in a actual competition, this would send out a notification. Now that we have all of that set up, now we'll go and test in some actual times and scores. So we will go to live. We will select our rodeo. We'll go first to barrel racing, and this will load up the competition. And I've already pre-entered some times here for this event. So we would now just go to finalize the results. And as a demo, we've done this once before. Just go refinalize, and it is then going to calculate things like payouts and points. And so it's now complete, and you can see that the times and scores are all in here. If we tap on this, we'll then see the final results, and now we would see points awarded and dollars awarded as well. And then I would suggest you would want to change your events and do the same with team roping, do the same with bareback, and enter your times or scores, calculate your results, check your results, and I would also suggest you check your payout details button over here, and it will show you the detail as to how the payouts are awarded. You can get into all the details here as you wish. And this is a good way to check that your payout configurations are being triggered and applied properly. So now after you've done all that, you would then want to go and do a quick look now at the standings. And so we will just go to our RodeoReady demo account, and we'll have a quick look at standings here. This is the only competition with barrel racing where we have finalized some results. So here we can see essentially the same thing that you saw in the competition results in terms of points and dollars. And you can sort by points or sort by money. In this case, it will be the same. And that is how you set up and run a test competition to check a lot of your settings, as well as get familiar with working with the app itself.